Hello everyone, we're back with the 2024 Bad Boy Renegade. I, I don't know if I would call this an accessory, but I'm about to add something else to this Renegade. Before I do that, I'll just go over what has already been added. So first video that I created was for the grass flat, and the second was for the lights. Lights here and the lights here. And if you've been around for a little while and you watched any of my videos, you might have saw a video where I installed the rear cargo tray. And if you watch that video, you'll see that it was tight. And I wound up reaching out to Bad Boy, and they wound up letting me know that it was no longer supported on the Renegade. So I wound up taking it off and sending it back. Apparently the motor has changed as far as height, which makes this tighter at the top. So so in any case, they didn't create a revision for it or anything to make it work. They just stopped supporting it. The crazy thing is, a lot of the sites out there still had it listed as compatible with the Renegade. So in the site I actually bought it from, but the site I bought it from, they were nice about it. I took it apart, I sent it back. They sent me a shipping label, and I got a full refund for it. So so that's good. So what we're doing today, as you can see, my Renegade is jacked up. So I've only cut the grass once with it. I bought it in November, beginning of November, and you know, I've been reading the forums and watching multiple YouTube videos and things of the sort. And one of the pet peeves, I guess, everyone had, not only with the Renegade, but with also the Rogue and the Rebel, most, I guess, are these Reaper tires. If you can see, I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but it has like these big nodules on the end. And that's good for tough terrain and, you know, things of that sort. But I have some hills, but not crazy. And one of the things that they say you can experience, although you can experience with most, if not all, of the tires that you would replace this with, is you would tear up the grass. But this more so often because of these big knots that it comes with. So I looked into the VersaTurf tires. I think everyone was saying that they were really good, or of course the Tweel. So the Tweel was, well, if I was going to do the VersaTurf tires, I was going to also do the rims that they have. The name escapes me. The Vector rims. So I was going to do the Vector rims and the turf tires, but after reaching out to Bad Boy about the tray, I said, hey, I don't see these rims on the site, you know, the official Bad Boy site for the Renegade. Are they supported? But when I go to, you know, other sites, they have them on there. And there was a little miscommunication because I talked to the parts people and they said, oh yeah, to fit, just have to get different bolts. But the person I spoke with said, no, it doesn't fit. It may cause problems. So I can either take these tires off or, you know, take the whole wheel tire set off, have this tire taken off, put the VersaTurf on this, or get the Tweels. Now, there really is no justification for me getting these Tweels in regards to you know, longevity, in regards to nails, because my previous mower, I didn't have problems with nails, and I've had that for 20 years. My previous mower, I've never changed the tires. So, you know, so there's no big, huge thing except for aesthetics, maybe the look, comfort. It's supposed, because of the way it's designed, it hugs a little more and it gives a little more. So with this seat and with the suspension, you know, that Tweel will also add, and also with the suspension in the back, the Tweels will also add to the comfort. So I think I spoke enough. Let's get to work. What I'll do first is I'll show you how I jacked it up. It's already jacked up, but I'll pause the video, get on the floor, and show you what I did, and then I'll show you my new Tweels, and then we'll proceed to install them. All right, so what I did here is I put a little rubber thing on here. It's not gonna mess anything up, but I didn't want to scratch the paint. I jacked this up high enough where I could put these stands here, and then I released the pressure off of this jack. So it's sitting on the stands. And what I also do in the winter time, because my concern also with the Tweels sitting for a long time is, well, since there's not air in there, but there's the little sliver of plastic or whatever material that is, will that develop a memory? So what I'll do is get some 4x4s, and I'll measure the height here. And when I store it, I'll lift it up so that it's not sitting on the tires. But I just wanted to come down here and show you. Here is the one tire here that I'm going to take off. The one thing I don't like, hopefully you can see it, is there's no caps here. So I may look for a solution, or I may paint this, or I may just leave it the way it is. But there's no cap here. So we'll see what happens with that in the future. These, I have a 9mm. I'm going to take these off and take this tire off and install the Tweel. And here's the box that comes in. There are two of these boxes. Here, the first thing I wanted to do, let's see if I can get it here. Sorry about this. And I don't know, so you can see here, this is the actual Tweel. First thing I looked at, let me see if I can find it here. I don't know if you can actually see it, but yeah, it's kind of dark. Let's see here. Let's see right here. There's a date code right there. Date code is the 44th week of 2025. So it's important. Well, it's important to me to see, make sure that I wasn't buying something old or that's been sitting in the warehouse for years. So this was built or manufactured relatively recently. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll get to taking the original tire off. Okay, so according to the label here, we got the 5 lugs here to do the star pattern, which I mentioned. And there's a warning here. You can see it. It says, do not exceed 75 foot-pounds of torque. It's my torque wrench right here. And I have it set, metric, you see it here. I have this set to 75 foot-pounds of torque. So we're going to go and torque these bolts, and then I'm going to put the other tire on. All right, so we'll take this off of here, put it on my torque wrench, and I'll torque each one again using the star pattern. And if you haven't used a torque wrench before, this is a clicking one, so when it clicks, that's when it's at the desired foot-pounds of torque. So as you can see, this one now is tight. So it wasn't all the way tight, which is good. See this one too. There we go. And then the last one. And that was tight. So we're done with this tire. I'm going to put the other tire, take the other old tire off and put the new one on, and then I'll be back and I'll wrap up the video. Okay, we're done. Tweels are on both sides. You better see on this side. Look on this side. Profile pic. Not many tools used for this. So first, the Tweels. The size of the tire is 26 by 12 in 12. The model number is 25913. I'll put that in the description. This is the kit I bought from Amazon. It's called a wheel stud alignment guide tool. I could have just got the 12 millimeter by 1.5. I just got the kit. I don't know if I'll ever use the other ones, but I don't know if I'll ever use the 12 again, but wasn't that expensive, so I got it. 9 millimeter socket to take the bolts off, and of course my my drill or my lost the words. Use this to remove it from the tire, from the tractor or mower, and then my torque wrench. Again, wasn't hard. I think you can also, like I said, you can use a Phillips head screwdriver to align the Tweels. I think my advice would be not to do that, because the Tweels are heavy. They're very heavy. The original tires were very light, and yes, with those I probably can do it with a Phillips head screwdriver, but with the Tweels they were very heavy. So these guides actually helped a lot, because all I had to do is pick it up, put it over the guides, push it back, and then align the bolts and get those started. Again, no more than 75 foot-pounds of torque. Once you install it, I can't really demo them because it's cold out, and actually it's just snowed, so I just wanted to put these on. I also verified that both tires, both Tweels, were 44.25, which is the 44th week of 2025. They were both manufactured around the same time, so they're matching tires. I believe they come with a 2-year warranty from Michelin, and that's about it. I don't know if I'll have any other updates or videos until, April, May. We start back cutting grass, but I think that may be it for now. My original tires only have 4.4 hours on them, so I guess they're considered new. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to hold on to them for now and see, how these, I guess I can't return them, but just make sure that everything works out with them, and then I most likely will sell the other tires and rims. But that's it. If you like what you saw, if you thought this was helpful, click the like button, and if you want to be able to see new videos as they come out, subscribe, and once I create videos, you'll get notified, or it'll show up in your search. And hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, this was not a necessity for me. I'm not a commercial lawnmower person. This is me personally, just I guess hooking up my lawnmower or my zero turn. I like the look. I knew that I didn't want to keep the original tires, so I guess I just splurged a little bit. It does help that it's the holidays, so I did get a discount, a holiday discount, which has passed, but I saved about $500 on this set. So that's a great thing. It's still a lot more expensive than just buying the Versa Turf and the Vector rims, but I just didn't want to get those and then have problems and then have to go through sending it back like I did with the rear tray. So I just went for this. So I don't think I went wrong. Supposedly these last 2 to 3 times longer. Again, that's not a problem for me. But it is what it is. Again, happy holidays. It is December for me when I'm recording this, so happy holidays, and I'm excited to start to use this thing. Again, I've only used it really once, and I'm excited. As far as new accessories or other accessories, I think the only other thing would be the bagger. I'll need it for next October, November. So that's going to be interesting with the grass flap. I already sent them an email asking if it's compatible, but I hadn't heard back. So I'll continue to research that because I really wouldn't want to have to take the whole thing off, for the month of October, November, and then, put it back on, in April or March. But yeah, and then I'm 4 hours away from my first oil change, which will not happen until next year, and also the 50-hour gear fluid change. So I'll definitely make videos on that, and then I'll definitely make a video of my first impressions. I don't have one yet because I haven't really put it to the test, but so far I'm happy with what I've purchased, and thank you very much for your time.